All right, we're back to demo how this little thing actually sounds. So it took me a little while to do a little stretching out on the strings and actually get this thing close to tune. I think there's some hanging up on the nut here a little bit. I would probably need to do a slight bit of filing on that nut and a little lubrication to get the strings to stay in tune a little better. They're catching a little bit, but the tuners are okay. They're not terrible. I think they're your run-of-the-mill sort of generic Asian, sealed tuner. Nothing great, nothing terrible. Not a super high gear ratio, but I've seen worse. Those I'd probably want to upgrade. Now, besides that, though, I'm going to say, and these strings are, I think these are 10s. They might even be 9s. No, I think they're 10. I don't know. I play 11s usually, so they feel kind of light to me, but they don't. But I will say straight away, I'm going to just let you hear what this thing sounds like. And I'm overall right off the bat impressed and happy with the tone. So I'm going to start in the neck position and just let you hear it. Tone here that I'm really digging, like right off the bat, and these are cheap strings, I think. So I think when I put some decent strings on here, throw a gauge of 11s, this neck position pickup is bright and clear. Really nice sustain on the guitar. The setup feels pretty good. Then the action feels really good straight away. The neck is pretty straight. There's the tiniest bit of relief, but so no buzzing. Man, it's playing really good. So the setup right out of the box, impressive. The nut needs a little bit of love. And the only problem I'm having is how tight these volume and tone controls are. I'm hoping those can be lubricated or something to move a little more freely. But besides that, I've got everything up on 10. I'll just tell you that I start, when I'm testing a guitar, the first time I'm starting with pretty much everything around 12 o'clock. I've backed the gain off a little bit and compensated to turn the volume up a little. So you can hear I'm sort of at that really nice balance of edge of breakup if I play hard. In an expected style of a P90, good dynamic control of your really spawning it really. I mean, wow, I'm really impressed with the tone right away. Sustain. This looks like it's pretty much a full mahogany body and neck, but with these P90s right off the bat, that's the sound I'm looking for. And I'm gonna say more than, I won't say totally surprised, because I know I have had two other Firefly guitars. I have the the Jazz Master version, which I love, especially love the neck on it, and my only problem with that guitar is how heavy it is. And I had a 338, which I loved. I would have probably upgraded the pickups. It played and sounded great. I probably regret getting rid of it, but I just have too many guitars, and I think I have one other semi-hollow Gretsch that I like better, and I'm just gonna play that one instead. And that one I put P90s in as well. So up to par with what I would expect from Firefly. Not disappointed in any way. The nut can be filed down. The tuners will probably be passable once that's done and a new set of strings are put on. Okay. The fretwork is, man, I haven't checked besides eyeballing, but it's playing great. The action is just about perfect for my taste. It's pretty low, but definitely no buzzing. Very easy to play. Okay, so let's hear the middle position. But yeah, I start with everything on 12, and I'm loving the tone of the guitar, which to me is really indication of a good overall balance in tone, that I don't feel a need to actually do any kind of EQing compensation straight away. So let's go to the middle position. Okay, tuning is going to be a little bit of an issue with these crappy strings. Until I get that nut resolved, but lots of twang, but still a warmth overall. And it's really, I'm really loving the tone of this guitar. Okay, so let's go to the bridge position. That thing is biting, and yet there's a warmth to this. It's a lot of teeth, but unlike a single coil on like a Strat or a Tele, it's got to me it's got a little, it's got some meat. All right, so we're gonna go with a little more gain. Do is use the what I like to do on a bright guitar like this is enable volume control as a gain. So this one has a really nice curve on the volume control, so it's really nice and smooth. So you can get from a low, I'm on like maybe 3 or 4 here. Kind of use the volume as a gain if you push the amp into a little overdrive, and these pickups are working really effectively for that. One of the things that I think P90s do really well is respond to dynamics and level. So I'm not, see, I'm at about a volume 5 here. Edge of breakup. I can even clean it up by playing a little lighter. Yeah, the tuning is an issue right now, but that's the only issue I'm hearing. Same thing with the with a little more high gain, but I'm really digging the diversity of tone I can get just with the volume and tone controls on the guitar. Let's go with a higher gain kind of. I kind of just switched to the neck position. Still lots of bite, which I really dig. So high gain with the neck position and the tone knob rolled all the way off for the, well, the old Eric Clapton woman tone, I guess. Squealing there up close, so we might have some microphonic a little microphonic action in there. If you are playing super high gain, I got to get pretty close to it to get the squeal. I'm not mad at that at all. To me, the tone of these pickups are, I don't think I would do anything to them. I mean, if I was playing a lot of high gain, I might probably try to wax potting them. Try to see if I can address some of that squeal, but I don't think it's an issue. To live. Alright, I think all I need to do with this thing is throw a nice fresh set of 11s on here, because that's what I like to play with. Although I might put 10.5s on this, because something about the tone that's cutting and biting that I really like. I wish you could see the color of this thing a little better. Let's see if I can get in some lighting here, give you a little bit better of a view of the color. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. See? It's really pretty, and you can see the wood tone, and honestly, it looks like one solid piece of mahogany to me. I don't see any areas that look like the grain is separated or glued together, so that's a big plus. So you got a solid neck. See if this is a one-piece neck. Let's see. Crap. Let's go this way. Why can't I'm looking? Oh, here we go. That's a one-piece. Yeah, that's one. I don't see any glue points. So we got a solid mahogany body, solid mahogany neck, really well put together bones of this guitar straight away. I think this is a huge win for $199 to get a guitar of this quality. I just sold, I had a similar guitar. It was a Hammer double cutaway P90s, 3 knobs instead of 4. It had a beautiful flame maple top, I think. It was slightly arched. And honestly, I like this guitar much better. That was a more expensive guitar made in Indonesia. I'm pretty sure, does anybody know where these are being made? I have to look that up. I must forget where these are being made, but Firefly is just killing it right now as far as I can tell. I wouldn't be surprised if the price of these guitars start to go up over the next few years as they catch on. You know, this is a player's guitar, man. I mean, we would have killed back in my day as a youth coming up to get a guitar of this quality for this kind of price. Well, I suppose maybe you could get a Les Paul special in the early 80s, mid 80s for a few $100s, probably not new, but, you know, probably secondhand. But, you know, adjusted for inflation and what you pay for a Gibson type of guitar in this state, you pay a lot more money. Okay, yes, they might use better quality components, but the pickups on this thing, is absolutely nothing wrong with them. In fact, I wouldn't change them. I really have no intention to change probably anything on this guitar, except maybe I'll put a set of Grovers or what is it, Goto tuners on here and fix the nut up. This thing is golden, man. I give this 2 thumbs up. Home run of a beauty of a guitar. It may immediately jump up to my top 3 or 4 guitars, which I don't know what that means, but probably 2 of them are hollow body arch tops. So this is definitely in the solid body top 2, maybe. Yeah, man. Firefly, man. Get one of these things.